Live in the evening here in Australia, so a bit of a fresh change. I am not live on Twitter actually, so I might need to shield the link there too, Craig. But Craig, how are you, mate? Obviously, this is the first stream this week. We've had a bit on yourself and myself as well. So, how's your week been? How'd your NFT reveal go too? Because we definitely talk about that after. Yeah, it's that question. But how's your week been?
Yeah, man, week's been good. I've had tradesmen in here all week demolishing my bathroom, so that's why I couldn't stream this week. They actually just left before, so that's why I can jump on now. It's been so noisy, but yeah, man, week's been good. It's been busy. Yeah, I had them here, so that was a bit annoying because you can't work.
Yeah.
So that's why I went to Airbnb just to fucking have a bit of family time. But
No.
yeah, back to the market now, and yeah, got a fat. Well, for me, pretty fat XP drop for abstract. I saw you got a pretty good one as well, but that was all-time high. So obviously, doing what we're doing is paying off. That was 23,000 for me, up from 16,000 the week before, and before that was 1,700. So that's a massive jump from 1,700 and 700 the week before. So
yeah,
you're
doing the right thing.
working.
Yeah. So what strategies? Because I'm sure plenty of people would like to hear and find out what strategies have you been using specifically.
Yeah, so just the daily stuff like going into Myriad, claiming your daily points on there. So pretty much have a schedule. I'm sure you do as well. So basically just start at the top of the app and go. So Gigaverse, I'll go into Myriad, I'll go into everywhere where you can kind of do a daily check-in.
Yeah.
Get something for free, basically, is I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then I'll go in and every day I'll scratch a few gacha cards. Just tickle the algo a little bit. And just claim my big and all that sort of stuff. I think I probably got a decent haul because of big.
Yeah.
Doing the miners, that would have been quite good. And I don't know what the badge ended up getting us, that Discord one, if it did, but did that. Don't know if it did anything, but we did it. And then really, like we spoke about, but for the new people out there, just buying NFTs that have utility in the games that can give me any sort of boost of XP within the game. And then on top of that, I guess, like we've theorized, parking money in the ecosystem seems to be what earns you the most XP. Because the week where I earned 700, I streamed probably 10 times that week on abstract. So a lot.
Yeah.
So I streamed a shitload and got 700 points. I'm guessing those weeks anyway, streaming wasn't the big earner.
Yeah.
It makes sense, I guess, in a way.
You don't want to commit this. Yeah, because like the interesting point for me is like a lot of people just literally sit on stream for hours and hours. Like,
and they kind of just fuck around a bit.
It's nothing like authentic. Like,
or no real value,
no.
what I can tell. Yeah. So I think it's probably good they nerfed that a bit, because I think at the start streamers were getting the lion's share.
Yeah.
Whereas I think they're more rewarding people now for actually spending, which makes perfect sense, right? The spenders is who you reward.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm no whale. I worked it out the other day. I'm sitting at about 2 ETH. Put it.
Yeah.
So 2.3.
The whole ecosystem, including NFTs as well.
Yep. Yeah. Everything. So minimal, right? Quite minimal. Maybe for some that's a lot, but it's not too bad. And taking profit like we do on Bitcoin and that, I was like, well, I've got some money on the side, might as well put it in there and try get another earn and trying to get it to work for me.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it might not work. And that 2 ETH I put in may not yield much, but I think it will.
Yeah.
And that 2 ETH is going to pay off over every week.
Yeah. Then you still own a bit of Pangu, so a big $500, and then you also own your little Pudgy, so it would be 3 ETH and a little bit more.
Oh, yes, correct. Yeah, correct. Sorry, did I add that in there? I have to work. Yeah, you might be right. Let's just say 3. Let's say 3.
Yeah.
Maybe a little over, maybe a little under. But anyway, not a massive amount compared to others.
Yeah.
But that seems to have been a big game changer for me. Was, I guess, actually participating.
Yeah.
Actually.
I agree though. I agree. And I think that's the key. And a lot of people started to work that out after us two and OG and I sort of discussed, like, you actually, like, if you want to get above that sort of low XP thousands, like, sort of mark, you have to spend a bit of money.
Yeah.
But you've got to remember, like, ideally you can make money back. Like, I made money back in Bitcoin, and I'll talk about that briefly shortly.
Yeah.
But I plowed it all back in, lol. But in the same way, like, I still think, if I keep earning more XP over time, the airdrop will pay for itself. Like, there's no way I don't think I'd leave this situation not in profit.
I don't think so. And because we've owned the NFTs now for myself, it's going on 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
you know, if they allow us to do this for maybe another month, 2 months, you know, that's 10 weeks of being able to utilize that money towards the drop. So that's 10x the XP. So once you work it out like that, basically the sooner you get in and buy NFTs, the better, I think, because the less risk there is.
Yeah.
And there's been some good pullbacks on some stuff too. So, you know, if anyone wants to get easy XP, man, go buy a ship or those skellies on Captain's, man.
Yeah,
just
they're
send
way
them on,
back. Yeah.
Bro, the 0.02.
I actually sold all mine except for one skelly.
Did you? Did you start selling your skellies?
Yeah. So I've just got one skelly left, just to earn a little bit of XP, just to keep it nudging along passively. But my thesis. Sorry?
Are you sub 1,000 now?
Yeah, 800.
I thought you would be. Yeah, I've just hit 1,000 now.
That's what I hit. I hit about 1,000. I was like, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Like, I need to.
Now I'm going to scale back.
Particularly because their token, I think, is already launching their nodes or something. I don't know. So I don't think I'm going to get involved in that. I'm too busy with other things anyway. But I think if you wanted to get involved, it's probably not a bad time. But that's probably why the assets have pulled back too. Less people probably farming the airdrop of however they're doing it. I'm not sure.
That's right.
Excuse me. But yeah, you're exactly right. Now let's talk about that. So NFTs. So I literally rotated my ships and my skellies into the bearish, which is my PFP on abstract. So I can share that. Hold on. Here we go. So yeah, literally into I did this today too. I don't know if you saw this, Craig. We'll talk about it. But
I did. I saw you talking on stage. Actually, I saw you speaking in Big Pool. I was like, "What is he up
to?" me and Board Elon, we go way back. No, so anyways, we'll talk about that. But
cool.
Yeah, so I bought a bearish. So I bought that one slightly above floor. I rotated the ship and the skellies into that. I obviously bought the Roy. I bought the abstract first, and I actually had a bid out overnight that hit on my bozo as well. So I officially own one of the final bozos as well. So their reveal's coming soon, I'd imagine. So yeah, I think like if you hadn't I'd made a lot of money in Bitcoin, and as you can see, so I don't know, this was at about 9,000, I think, or it was probably around this price when I first got into Bitcoin. I then ran it up to about 14,000, 15,000. I then bought NFTs, which is why this has gone down, because this would be probably a few $1,000s across these NFTs. And then I also plowed it all back into Bitcoin like 2 days ago. So we'll talk about that now. But I think people who are being rewarded are obviously the people that hold the assets for the longer period of time, or the people that are holding obviously a little bit more of the in-chain, like across the ecosystem. So that's why I've been picking up one of each. Like, why not have exposure to all of them? I believe in the ecosystem, and I think it'll be a good hold. Will I sell them eventually? I mean, wait and see how high they go. If it, like, I mean, my on-chain heroes, I think, are the ones that I probably will swing trade.
Same.
I think I'll swing trade. If they start to get to 1 ETH, I'll be up like 3x on 7 of them. So like I'll be up, what's that? Like 3.3 so say 0.6 times 7. That's like 3 ETH, which is quite a decent chunk of money these days. So I might rotate a couple of them. So we'll see. But I mean, I bought a few other NFTs down below as well. But yeah, interesting sort of way to go about it. But yeah, I plowed it all back into Bitcoin. So let's talk about that. But
yeah, show me what's
this is my setup right now. So it's a busy period. So you know what is the craziest thing? The upgrade from this space to the next space is actually cheaper than what it was for me to go from the second to the third space. I'm flabbergasted by that. Like, why would it be cheaper to upgrade to, like, is that, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if that was a change or what happened, but it's cheap. It's literally like, how much is it to upgrade? It's $296, whereas me to go from the previous space to this space was $375 big. I was like, oh my God, it was a sting. It was like 2.2 grand. So I mean, like, again, guys, I've been like, it's so funny. I farmed a bit of engagement on Twitter. Classic. I love to have a bit of fun, but so many people in the comments like, why are you doing this? Like, blah 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 blah. And I was like, I got you, caught, right, sinker, got you, mate, got you on that fishing rod. But yeah, it's good engagement on the timeline at the moment, Bitcoin. But no, the one that went kind of viral again was I just took a screenshot video of like how much big I was making a day, and I always run it up. I'm like, I'm making $550 a day. which is like 15 grand a month, which is like $140,000.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, annually, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then for a decade.
and so
in 100 years off.
I need to pull back the decade card tonight. That's done. Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm 75, so in 4 decades time, guys,
Yeah.
this is how much I'm going to be mining still with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should. That's definitely the next tweet that's coming. But yeah, anyways, yeah. So my hash rate's back up to just above 0.04. Which this is declining. Like this was 101 when I bought all of these a couple of days ago. So it is declining. But obviously, as more people start to upgrade with cheaper prices, it obviously burns the token quite a bit, and the supply, I mean, as well. So, I mean, the halving is still probably a couple of weeks away, based on the math. I think maybe even 3-4 weeks away. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, if this was a chart, right? Hold on, let me pull it up. If this was a meme coin chart or any sort of chart, I'd be buying these levels. Like, and that's what I said in GTG. Like, you don't have to go and upgrade. You can swing trade it. Like, how I made more money is not by mining. Like, I got into the mining fine, but I swung trade like a couple grand on the first dip, like from here up to there, and that's how I made a lot of money, because I just bought and held the token and then sold it at the top. So
Yeah,
up around, I think I sold around here. Oh no, maybe no, I sold around here. I literally sold around here. So for me, I was like, I literally didn't have to worry because I was in profit already with the mining, and I just bought the token and hold it. In theory, I probably should have just bought a shit ton of the token here rather than putting it all into the mining ecosystem. But again, I was like, oh, I just don't know. Like, if the XP is better to hold, or if the XP is better to put transactions through. And then also Bitcoin will have a leaderboard. Now, ultimately, Satoshi, whatever his name is, he came out, like, I think overnight, because he's on American time zone, and said that he is thinking about a lot of different things. And ultimately, I want him to remember that he can't please everybody, and he can't please the common retailer. He needs to do what he envisioned. Maybe consider what the whales are talking about. That's fair enough, but not the bloody standard ABC person in the comments saying, yeah, I shouldn't do this because I can't get price it. Like, whatever. It's like, unfortunately, that's just the game, mate. Like, it is what it is. So I'm intrigued to see what happens. But yeah, I mean, this chart, we're high low here. We're still high low. So wait and see what happens in the coming sort of, I suppose, day or two. But well, this is on the 4 hour, so maybe we'll wake up and it's even down further. But I mean, like, yeah, so I'm still mining about 86 a day, which at current prices is 4.22 times 86. So that's about $365. So yeah, I'll be down my profit in the coming, if we go down low, so be it. Hey, at least having a bit of fun. It was all profit.
Play the game sometimes.
You've got to play the games. Hopefully I make money in other ways, right? And that's the thing. So yeah, that's my Bitcoin allocation right now. Honestly, I would probably, if you are like, the diesel seems to be the best yield for bang for bucks. But I was thinking about upgrading a little bit more, but I was like, well, how much 20 big to get a Raspberry Pro? But like, how much big is it going to earn me? Probably not much. It probably earn me like a couple of big a day, if that. So I was like, well, that's like
when I've got it earns fuck all.
Yeah. So exactly. So I was like, okay, I won't do that. I'll just sit on this and see what the swing trade gives me. But yeah, so if I'm claiming, like, I mean, I've already claimed $400 back. So yeah, I'm about 10% from what I put in, maybe even less, like by the time I claim today. So hey, whatever. Like, what's that? 10 days. Okay, sick. If we go ballistic, then who's laughing? All right. Who's laughing? Then who is a Bitcoin trillionaire? Hey, this fella right here. All right.
Something to think about. To think about, everyone. Buy up and pump the chart.
Yeah.
Hopefully a couple of big whales buy, dude. That's all it needs.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it will send again.
So, sorry, chat. I forgot completely to check chat on Abstract, but hey,
yeah, it's hard. I just did that then. It's a nightmare, man. All the different chat rooms.
I know. It's so annoying that it doesn't streamline onto Restream. So
yeah, it is. That would be handy if that could. Oh, hey, big shout out to Big Finn gave me the green tick finally.
Oh, yeah. So I just saw you underneath me on the stream.
Yeah. He finally, he apologized. So thank you, Finn. You're forgiven, man. Thank you. No, it's all good. I get it. The amount of messages he would get from people fucking up for stuff would be unreal, man.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. So no, it's good to see. Yeah, thanks, chat. Jagged, mate, from the Twitch stream, he's commented. He tipped me a bit of Pengu. Thanks, mate. Very much appreciate it. Rush GM, or good afternoon to you, James. Hey, mate. Bertok, legend. How are you? And Ups. Yeah, you have 2 RAS, and it's like 1.7 a day. Yeah, right. So
it's bad, man. It's bad. I don't even like looking at it.
Either bad. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad I didn't spend 20 big on that earlier
Yeah,
today.
so I'm making 12 Aussie a day at the moment. So
I
it's
mean,
pretty
where else
big.
can you make 12 Aussie a day, Craig? Passively,
Yeah.
nowhere, mate.
I
Nowhere, mate.
know.
So, yeah, I think the Ponzi can continue. Now, let's. So yeah, what I was speaking about earlier was this meme pool thing I got into. So this is the wallet here. So, Big Elon created it initially, and then he created an open edition, which I decided to mint too. I was like, look, 0.1 ETH, whatever. What's that like? I don't even know, $140. I was like, okay, if this is an absolute rug, I don't care. It's $140. It could go on to do something more. What if I own two out of? I think there's is that 800 maybe? Let me go have a look. Here we go. So there was 833. So I own two out of 833, which puts me at a what percentage? 0.0024%. Let's go. So yeah, you earn yeah, look, I jumped on the space and I was chatting to them. It's so funny. Like a lot of them are like, I think a lot of them had already followed me because I created Bitcoin content and it went viral last week.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I was like, oh, it's so funny because like one of the guys like was like, I raised my hand to speak, blah blah blah, and Skux was like, wait, you got to let Greeny speak, yeah, mate, he's big in this stuff, and I was like, oh, bro, okay.
He's a Bitcoin millionaire, trillionaire.
Yeah, so that was funny.
What's going to do though, Greeny? What's the?
So yeah, so the play here is essentially how it works is it's kind of like a what's fragmented ownership, etc. Right, where it's distributed to the holders at a percentage. Blah blah blah. There's a sell tax if you sell your open edition. And yeah, so they generate basically anything. Yeah, so until the end of April, 100. Wait, here. All big earnings from mining will continuously be reinvested into mining or the liquidity pool of Big and ETH. And then from May onwards, so yeah, like it is like a 6-week thing. 60% will be reinvested, and then 40% of Big earnings begin accruing in the treasury. End of each month, Big is distributed to NFT holders. 10% of this amount is taken out for management fees. So, yeah, I mean, you could do some quick math. So, what, 833 times 0.05. So, they earned 41.6 ETH, which I don't know how much that is in Bitcoin. So, if Bitcoin is, hold on, let me go to Pandora and just do some math. I need to go through the app because I'm on a new thing. Here we go. So it's a Ponzi within a Ponzi is the way I like to call it, Craig. So they have 41.65 ETH. Now, how much are they going to buy of Big? That's 13,690 Big. So that's quite a lot. It's 60 grand. So it's about 57 grand. So maybe they put 10 grand in an LP and then they put 45 grand into Big. So yeah, they'll upgrade. And he did start it with a little bit of his own funds a couple of days ago to obviously tick the cool down period to upgrade the space off. So they can upgrade to the second space early today, or over the weekend. But yeah, it's a Ponzi within a Ponzi. Do I think I'll make money from it? Probably not. But hey, you never know. And if I get some random big allocation and Big goes like continues, even if it continues at like $5 to $10 in a month's time, I'll still get a bit of revenue from that. Like a tiny percentage, but like, hey, like I don't know, even if they bring in, so how much did I say? 0.0024%. Say they bring in what, like, I don't know, like say they bring in $25,000, which I think they would bring in way more than that. But like, I would make $60. So that's what I mean. And like, how much that's literally half of my mint. All right. So,
yeah, true.
And I would say it's probably going to be more than that. So, sorry, 40% goes to mining. So it would be less. So, yeah, I don't know. You got to take some punts. Again, I use the Abstract wallet. So maybe transactions there and stuff helps with XP. But that's the latest Ponzi that I saw today, guys. Did anyone else get involved? Let me know.
Big pool. Okay. So, and wasn't it NFT mint?
Yeah, it's an open edition.
Yeah, cool.
So you can go to Magic Eden, and you can actually sell this. So let me try and find it. Here it is. No, there has not been a single sale yet. There has not been a single sale yet. Yeah. The listings. There is a few listings. No sale yet. No sale. And the WETH offer is 0.007, which is well below the min price. So maybe the play was to actually put in some WETH bids. I didn't even think about that. Oh well.
Hey, Greeny, with this final Bosu.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's
get a badge for that.
Oh, wait, what do I need to do? I forgot I can get a badge for that. Great.
Yeah, what is it? I just saw it before, like just before we jumped on stream.
I think it's for no, maybe it was a Minter only badge. Hold on, chat. Chat, does anyone know? So Jagged asked, which games am I playing? Well, Gigaverse is actually, you're not allowed to play Gigaverse today. I went to play today and it's closed.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I'm actually interviewing the Gigaverse founder tonight with OG at 1 a.m. in the morning, so that'll be gold.
1 a.m. for you?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Oh,
Sheesh, and you're a morning person too. That's
I'm in bed reading by 9:30 every night, guys. Like, I highly recommend get into reading. Okay, my wife convinced me after 8 years, okay, to get into reading. That's how long it took her.
What are you reading? Erotic novels, or what are you?
No. I mean, this one there are some good erotic scenes in this one. Yeah, but no, it's just a fantasy. Like, it's a fantasy world. I've always been a big fantasy guy, so I enjoy the fantasy side of it all.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, no, hold on. There was like I could do something. I swear I could like.
I don't even know where I saw it.
Here we go. Let's hold on. I won't dox anything. Let me just be careful. Let's see if this works for me, guys. Yep. Something went wrong. Okay. Let's try again. All right. All right. Let me refresh the page. Yeah, I did see that, Craig. You could get a badge. It looks like it's not going to let me. No, it's not letting me.
Did you say you had to be a minter though?
I don't know. Chat, does anyone know?
Yeah.
Let me know.
Because if you get a badge, I might cop one. Just for the sake of it.
Also, no, this is maybe where I was. So to get into the Discord, you have to log. Oh my god, it's got music. How do I turn that off? Oh my god, stop that. It's so noisy. There we go. But then it wants me to log in with my ex. Oh my god. Wait, why is this not? Oh, dude, really? Okay, I'm not going to do this now. I don't know. If anyone knows in chat, let me know.
Yeah, chat, let us know if there's a badge for having one of those NFTs on Abstract. Wouldn't mind knowing. I don't know where I saw it.
Holders will be able to attain a collector's badge on Path Final Bozu. Well, I tried to just do that, but it didn't work. Let me try again.
Is the trailer pretty good, is it? I've seen
the trailer's epic. So essentially, I try to connect it, but then it says something went wrong. Please try again. All right, I'm going to comment that on this post. Yeah, no, okay. Everyone's been having.
Holders will be able to obtain an exclusive collector's badge, complete the path, unlock the lore, become the final collector.
Yeah, so you can't connect your wallet right now.
Okay, so basically, if you buy the NFT, you can still qualify.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So but anyway, so I put my bid out at 0.160. So I'm in profit slightly.
Nice one. Nice.
But yeah, so that hit overnight. Magic Eden hit and miss sometimes. Like it says. Oh, I haven't connected my wallet either, but like it says the offer's 0.162, but then you come in here and there's no. Oh no, here we go. No wait, yeah, it says point. I'm sorry.
Lower.
No, but then you click all. Yeah, then you click all. I don't know what the hell the difference is. I don't know. This platform confuses me sometimes.
Yeah, same sometimes.
Like why have all offers off? Oh, is this based on traders? Okay, I can see now what they're doing. Okay, I understand it. Chat. My apologies. Yeah, so floor is 1.62 for a bid. So yeah, that's just above where I got in. But yeah, 46.45, Craig, for ownership is very good. Listed only 4.7%. You'd assume that goes up after reveal personally. So
yeah.
The play would either be to stalk reveal and snipe rares, or if you're more into having a punt, then you could go down the route of buying a bunch now and hoping that you get a rare. I mean, I think there's only 5 1-of-1, so the chances are extremely low.
Yeah. How big is the collection? Small. 8,153.
How much was it?
Oh, that's listed.
No,
8153.
8.1K. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Not bad.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Would have loved it at 4,000, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
I'll do it for the badge, not really for the flip.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, yeah. We'll wait and see if they update us overnight. But yeah, hopefully we'll get the founder on as well for an interview with OG as well in the coming week or so. So, Rush says, "Did you mint or buy, Greeny?" I bought Rush, so I assume maybe it was for minters only. I'm not sure. I forgot to mint. It was 1 a.m. our time. Yeah, Rush. So you're Aussie as well? Yeah, bro. I'm not. I mean, I'm up tonight to interview Dith, but that guy has like 110,000 followers on Twitter and is creating a great game. So of course I'm going to get
Worth
up
doing.
to
Well,
that. I'm not going to get up and mint an NFT, which I'm happy to buy slightly more than what the mint price was. So
yeah, I agree. Get some sleep and pay $50 more or something.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyways, yeah, excited about this. I think this will be rumored to be epic. I mean, the trailer, if they can maintain the same effort consistently across the trailer, across the collection with the art and what they hope to bring to the ecosystem, then yeah, I'm pretty bullish on this bad boy.
That other NFT you had, the Ryu, however you say that name.
Yeah.
Is there a game with that?
Yeah, so rumors have it. Well, not rumors. They released some docs that it's going to be kind of a similar game in between like Cambria and Gigaverse, like kind of like a semi-passive, or even like in between Cambria and On-Chain Heroes, I think, where it's kind of like passive game. Yeah, so they've released some docs. I didn't read them. I just read someone saying, yeah, this is pretty cool. So I put a bid out. I am in sight loss. Yeah, I bought for 0.06, I think. So again, it's exploring different ecosystems. Owning one of each is what I've kind of achieved. I've obviously bought the first as well, which is this one here. So they have come down. I'm still in profit. I got in at 0.075. But yeah, these are the first NFTs or something on Abstract. Fully on-chain network enriched in the first 1,000 NFTs minted on Abstract. Each peach represents one of the chain's earliest blocks and is generated from its data. So yeah, pretty cool. 41% ownership, only 1,000 in this collection. So they ran up the other day because they're kind of like big and they have their own token or something. I don't know. I didn't do any research. I just put a bid out and got one as well. So mainly just a hold. But yeah, so interesting. On-Chain Heroes coming back, I believe, very soon. Is my understanding. It was mid-April to end of April, I think next season is. So yeah,
I'm thinking any day now. I saw they put out a tweet of that boss character a couple of days ago.
Did they?
Not a week ago, but maybe about 3-4 days ago. This big, I don't know, some dragon looking thing, and that was obviously one of the bosses in the game. But just it's cool. It's cool. I love shit like that.
Yeah,
very basic, nothing much to it. But what I'm getting at is I think that was that season 2's teaser. There we go.
Yeah.
That's
it. Yeah, it's pretty mammoth.
That actually spiked the price for a little bit, and then it's pulled back a bit. I think it's back under 0.4 now. Is it 0.38 something?
0.38. Yeah. So I mean, we're in profit there as well. So I bought one at 0.35.
Buy there though.
Sorry. Yeah,
I'd buy there still.
I think they run up. Yeah, I definitely think they run up a bit higher.
I think people don't move fast. Like, I don't want to say not fast enough.
Craig,
but it's like season 2. Like, don't wait.
Craig, look at that. 172 out of 10,000 are listed. That's
good.
Dude,
very good.
I know
the whale is holding most of those. Please just go slow.
Please just hold them.
Just hold them. Just till season 5.
Can you see depth? Can you see depth on Magic Eden? I don't think you can.
Good question. That'd be really handy.
No, I think you can on Blur, but not on Magic Eden.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, what? Scroll down a bit. No, and they're all like, they're at 0.5. So literally, like, what's a row? 10. So 10, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, about 70 sales gets to 0.5, and then I'm sure it just takes off.
Yeah, I think it'll rocket from there because it's a bit bricked up between 0.4 and 0.5.
Yeah. Yeah. So, no, I think these will be a cook. I personally own 7. I'll probably rotate. I'll probably play the game a little bit. Probably try and keep 3, maybe try and rotate 4,
and just farm the XP a bit and earn the XP, earn the abstract. Yeah, I think it's nice.
Try to earn some money too. Yeah,
earn some money and flip. I think it's a great play because you've got options.
Yeah, agreed.
That's the best thing with NFTs. You want options.
If Bitcoin goes down, then hopefully I can make money on this back.
Yeah. Dude, I think you will. I reckon as soon as they give a definitive date for season 2, those will fly.
Yeah, true.
Usually how this goes.
Yeah, usually how it goes.
I'm surprised people. I am surprised we haven't seen more of a rush, considering it must be in the next week or 2. But we'll see. I think that's I think it's a goodie. And from what I've seen, it's got the right people buying it.
Yeah.
And these are people that normally like to sell for decent profit, so they're not gonna. I can't imagine some of these people just dump for shit money. So I'm optimistic.
Yeah, I was chatting to a whale in GTG as well, and he said he was quite early. And he was earning, what did he say, Craig? Like 1,000 to 2,000 US a day, was it?
Yeah, because he had a few of them though. Basically, I think per character he was earning 200 to 300 US.
Yeah, a day. So like
per day, which
that's up there with Bitcoin Ponzi right now.
3 days where you and me got our money back.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, I
3
mean, yeah,
days?
7 times, yeah, 100, but yeah, $700. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're cruising. Like you are
Man,
cruising.
all we need is 3 days. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll back the Ponzi the last 3 days."
Yeah. But I think this game actually, it's a proper good game. Like it's behind, like they got proper devs, proper advisors who built Wolf Game and stuff. So like, yeah, I think it'll be a cook. I do think it'll be a cook. Let's move to macro because people enjoy that on Abstract because they don't get much macro
No,
conversation.
they don't. Abstracts, there's not much, on there to do with, coins or anything, eh?
Yeah, yeah. So let's talk about that. But
Yep.
yeah, and I'm probably just a shorter stream tonight. I've got
Oh,
a
same, but yeah, no, I just wanted to connect with everyone on here, say good
yeah,
day to you, and, have a look at, what's out
easy,
there.
easy. No, well, yeah, maybe let's end on macro then.
Yeah, I'm happy to.
But yeah, so BTC, we're holding pretty well here. Like, not gonna
What's
lie.
your thoughts, Greenie? Are you still in the camp of go lower before higher? Where you
Well,
sitting? I'm shifting a little bit, hey.
this chart is very interesting for me. This is the Dixie. So this is the US dollar. So we are at
Yeah,
a
it's breaking down, isn't it?
very, very important level. Like we set new lows. We
Yes,
if it doesn't
die.
hold this level, we go down. We go down to 95. Um, so yeah, big levels, but we are bottom on the weekly. So potentially you'd expect to bounce. Monthly, we are well below the pivot, but the monthly looks wild, Craig. Look at the monthly here. It looks pretty bearish, not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
it does.
Fake
Good.
out, breakout, fake breakout.
Yeah.
Failed to show strength here. So that's interesting. The US dominance, which is obviously a good indicator as well. This is traditionally a candlestick that does often show a reversal as well. Again, this is a monthly chart, guys, so very high time frames.
Yeah.
So we could easily see this kind of do that till the end of the year, which would be very bullish for risk on assets. Match that with global liquidity increasing, which let's pull that bad boy up actually, because oh no, I'm on a bloody new computer again. M2 money supply and Bitcoin. I tweeted the one out that Raul Paul uses
I saw it.
earlier
I
today,
saw it.
so do have a look at that. But here we go. So as you can see, green means an increase, right, in year-over-year growth, and we are starting to see an increase in BTC is obviously lagging a little bit to that. So let me pull it a bit closer for you guys. But yeah, traditionally over time, as you can see, like last bull cycle, anytime we see global money supply kind of chill, the market or BTC kind of chills, right? So a decline and we have the bear market. Anytime we have an increase, we literally have a bull market. So we're starting to see it. This is the highest it's been nearly since September last year, which was the breakout, which was around the time where we went from 60s and 70-ish to, well, no, sorry. It was about the time we went from 48K all the way to 108. So yeah, I still lean bullish. Like, and I had a call today, and he a guy was like, "Oh, hey, Greeny, like, what's your take? Are you bullish or are you bearish?" And I said, "Look, I'm still pretty bullish. Like, you got to look at this chart and maintain that this is one chart that has not broke its structure. Like, even though we've got overhead resistance in terms of stochastic momentum to the downside, it doesn't mean on like smaller time frames we can't rally a little bit. I'm in the camp that most altcoins and meme coins will put in a lower high." And what I mean by that is this chart here. Is if you come and have a look at what Solana did last cycle in 2021, we had overextension on the stochastic. We broke that macro support level. We dumped.
Screen sharing, Greenie.
Oh, sorry, guys. There we go.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
we dumped. We set a low. We then aggressively moved back up. We pumped, about what, a 90% move, so nearly a 2x. And then we rejected from there and went to the bear market. So I could easily see something happen exactly the same way here, where we dump to here, we rally all the way back up to there, which is a 2.3x. So it's actually better than what we did in 21. And then we reject from there because that is a massive support level. And that's where I sold that's where I said to GT, I am selling 90% of my Solana, guys. And that turned out to be
we get that bounce that you're drawing there. That's where I'll sell all my Solana. Or like you, 80-90%.
Yeah.
And I'll save the moon bag if it goes silly. But my issue with Solana is it's running out of time.
Yeah. And a sentiment I was talking about today. It's like, look, the sentiment's a little bit different now. I think people are kind of a bit more bullish on like ETH these days. Solana meme coins are returning, which is good to see. But if you do look at this chart, Craig, we're actually seeing a huge breakout for Solana versus ETH. So as someone who's trading currently on an ETH layer 2, I hate seeing this chart. I hate seeing this chart. I'm losing against Solana right now. But hey, look, whatever. I think Abstract itself will be a great cook, a great airdrop, and the growth we've both seen on our profiles. it was a tremendous decision just out of financials. Okay. If you got to sometimes weigh it up. It's the whole reason I bought my punk, more than just the trade, more than a
Very much.
trade. And I promise you, it's unlocked a lot of different things. So yeah, sometimes you got to think about like that. And I think that takes time too, Greg, for a lot of people out there, a lot of retailers who maybe don't have that experience like we do.
Yeah.
You got to think bigger sometimes than just money.
Or
You
longer
really
term, right?
Yeah.
Long term career, or
Yeah.
like you just said, opening doors and things
Brand.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, brand recognition, brand growth.
Yeah.
But what I like about Abstract at the moment is they're shipping stuff quick, man. Their
Correct.
updates are sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like the coin, the verification on the tokens.
Yeah.
Just the platform's getting a lot easier to use than it was at the start, just navigation wise. I mean, perhaps I'm getting better, but I think they're cleaning it up super. I guess what I'm trying to say is that they seem to be listening to feedback.
Yeah.
And I've seen other projects in the past not do this, ignore people.
Yeah.
And their shipping out is so slow that it's almost a slow rug.
Yeah.
Whereas these guys are pumping out updates all the time. It's like, I'm into it, man. I'm like, okay, I'm more bullish now on this than I was 3 months ago.
Yeah. Agreed. Very much agree. Is this the legitimate multiplier? No, it can't be. I think it's fake. Because like I've been doing this a little bit too, Craig, by the way.
Me too. I had a few games today.
I'll give you some free alpha. Obviously leaderboards is key. Every time you click the launch thing. This is the first game we ever played, and I had no idea what I was doing. Remember, way back.
Am I right? You earn mint.
So you are earning. So when you come here down the bottom, it'll show you where you currently are on the airdrop level. So I'm bronze level 9. So I assume maybe when I get to level 10, I might move to silver. So the alpha and a little bit of alpha, guys, too, is if you want to progress up the leaderboard, which if you get in the top, 15, you actually unlock a bit of ETH each week they give away. But again, you got to be pressing a lot to unlock it a higher. You got to go full max 0.05 and on a higher multiplier.
Jesus.
But what I do to get in the top 50 consistently each week is actually come to here. I go at about 1.4, which is a 60, just shy of 60, 57%. I go max, and then I should win. I win about $100-ish, $120-ish, depending what the token is. And that pushes me up the leaderboard, and I'm chipping away at that every week. So there's a little bit of alpha, just putting a little bit, and then you might win. 6 out of 10, not bad. If you win 2 back to back, walk away.
Yeah. You're right. That's why I've been doing it, is just to climb that leaderboard, and I'm actually finding just by launching 5-10 times a week, I sit on the weekly quite pretty now.
Yeah, so are you on here as well? Yeah, look, Swanee 17th. So she's been gambling.
Swanee's on there, eh?
So Swanee's been gambling on there. So who else is on here? Do I know anyone else? No names here that are familiar to me. But yeah, if you come down, let's have a look. Let's see where you are, Craig. Are you above me?
No way, man. I'll be way below you. I only just
see, look at the strategy. Here's the strategy, guys. Okay, go bigger on a smaller multiplier. Look at all these multipliers. These guys are all gambling a crazy amount. And then ready. And then come. 2x might be not a bad play. I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Look at this. Greeny trades. Maxed out at 139. Smart play. Hey, I think outside the box, guys. That's why
I'm a 1.3, man.
That's what I do. So, hey, there's a little bit of free alpha if you're watching the stream. So appreciate that. Hey, maybe clip that.
Yeah, that's a good clip. Same with Myriad. I've jumped up there. I mean, I'm miles behind you, but I'm sub 20,000 now. When he spoke last time, I think I was 40,000. So I've halved it in a week. Hopefully 10,000 the week after, then 5,000, and then it'll get hard.
That's pretty good. Yeah. I'm at 4. No, it's hard after 5, about 6,000. I'm at 4.3, I think. But I haven't been really keen on any.
No, they haven't put much on, man.
Nah, and
I even got USDC ready to go, and I'm not liking too much.
Sorry, I'm just creating that clip. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, give me some easy wins on there. Jesus.
Yeah, man. So for me, let's talk about it, because that's multiplier. So there's my alpha and multiplier. Let's look at Myriad. Have I opened it? Yeah, I have. All right. So here we go. So so I'm 4.222 is what I currently am. And I only have a couple of trades open. So I actually went this. So I was pretty, it was so oversold. I'm not even kidding. And this is where people go wrong on Myriad. They don't swing trade. You can still swing trade prediction markets. So this was incredibly oversold. I think I got in at 12% or something. I don't know. I got in down here. It was at 12% or something I got in. And I was like, look, I had a look at the chart, and the S&P 500 was literally 100 points below where it needed to be. And I was like, well, hold on. If we pumped a little bit, just a little bit, I could make it was like, if this actually goes above the level, I make like a 5x or something crazy. So I only threw $25 in, but as you can see, I'm up 15% already.
That's good. So you'll sell it as the predictions changes.
Well, yeah, it is still like it's still a while away, right? Now, the
Yeah.
big difference I messed up recently with 2 trades. It says like the market closes, but then it's a day later that the resolution is. I misread that, and I thought when it closes is the resolution, and so
Same.
I lost. I put $100 on big odds on like on these ones that I was like, "Yep, easy, I'll get 20% back." And then Bitcoin pumped, right, and went above and I lost my money. I was like, "Oh," and then I went and read the 5 pin, and I was like, "Okay, that was my mistake."
Gotcha. Okay.
So do be aware of those sorts of things. So I probably will swing trade this maybe even tonight. Yeah, there you go. So I can win about 5x if this does come to fruition. So
nice.
keep an eye on that one. But yeah, no, they haven't really put a lot of odds that I'm really in. Like, what is this? I don't like.
Yeah, that stuff, that's silly to me, those ones.
I hate that. Like, why would I?
Because that's a pure gamble there, eh?
Yeah.
How many times will he tweet? It's like, oh,
like,
man.
sure, if you got like you're a prediction market, you got to put it, you got to appeal to all people. But come on,
I get it. But give me some real market. Give me market predictions. That's
well, here's one for you, Craig. Fear and Greed index at 30 or higher on April 18th. So I assume it's they also changed. They keep changing. Oh no, they go you 00
30 at the moment, aren't we?
So where I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the Fear and Greed index. Let's have a look. Okay, we're at 30. We are legitimately at
30 now, eh? Yeah. So right on it.
That's a hard market.
That one there's tricky.
Yeah.
Sometimes not, because considering it's sitting right on there, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. So that's something to keep in mind. I mean, yeah, look, so this says yes. So yeses have gone absolutely in favor. But this is still like ages away. So again, there's a potential swing trade on the no.
Yeah, true.
If you think the market's going to go down. So I don't know. Yeah, there's money to be made there. But yeah, I'm top 5,000 now.
That's a nice place to sit. That's what I'm trying to do with all those games. Just sit sub 5,000 on everything if I can.
Agreed. And I think that's
that way you're not investing too much money, too much time on any one thing.
Exactly.
And you've got a good spread. Because hearing OG talk, is that what OG was saying as well? He's more of a spread guy than a hone-in guy.
Yeah, diversity. Yeah. And the same again. So I mean, I've only opened 10 because the weekly only just started, but overall, 400th on Gacha as well.
Yeah, so I'm about the same on there as well.
I've opened a shit ton of cards though. So.
Yeah. Do you open up some every week?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Same.
Particularly like right now when Bitcoin, for example, is dumping, like it's down at these levels. I'm like, well, I'll just transfer some ETH via this Gacha card into some Bitcoin, for example, or whatever it is. Yeah, USDC. Yeah. But no, outside that, like, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity. Let's speak briefly on Cambria. It's obviously the most viral game at the moment on the timeline. Literally, it's dominating.
It's everywhere, dude. I see there were like 4,000 people.
Yeah, 4,000 people live at a time. Like that's crazy when you think about how bearish sentiment has been for a while. So that's good to see. I love it. I love seeing that. But yeah, so Bertox at 1,500th on Myriad. So GG's, bro. Yeah.
Bertok, I need to really dig into that game. I just know when I do it, I need to set aside like 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's the only downside for me.
I know. I ticked off a little bit the other day. I was watching Wu play as well, and I was like, he's just playing this all day. I'm like, I don't have the time to do that.
Neither. I need to find a way of strategically putting my character somewhere while I go do another job. Someone was saying fishing's pretty lucrative.
Yeah, agreed.
Fishing or something. I need something like that where I can just leave my screen and go do something else, and it's doing it.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, well,
for hours.
Yeah, well, Rush has been playing it, and Bertok said there's 3,500 people, bots, and 500 live people. So I don't know, maybe there are bots. Yeah, maybe I don't know.
The bots farming it, are there?
I don't know. Is it bots or who knows? So.
And how do we get a bot?
I wish I was a dev, mate. If I was a dev, I'd be cruising, mate, with some of these stuff that I'd love to do.
Bro, I'd love just a bot to do that for me. That'd be brilliant. Anyone out there? No, I don't trust anyone these days, actually.
No, you don't. You can't.
No, I'm not trying. No devs. I don't want to speak to anybody. And I definitely don't want a Zoom call.
Yeah. Well, anyways, guys, I'm happy with that, Craig. That's a good little summary, guys. Thursday night here in Oz. I am doing that live stream at 1 a.m., guys. Oh, my God.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck to you. And maybe I'll be around tomorrow if you do want to jump on. But if you need some rest, brother, you get some rest.
I think I've got a family or in-laws coming, so I probably will be. I might try to do a personal stream whenever it fits. But if not, easy. We'll see you next week, mate. Easy.
Mate. Cheers, Greenie.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, thanks a lot, Craig. As always, do go follow us both on Twitter and YouTube, guys. Greeny Trades and Craig's Coin Purse. We very much appreciate your support. And yeah, we'll probably be back next week. So as always, have a great Easter weekend here in Oz and obviously worldwide. I assume everyone celebrates Easter at the same time, surely.
I think so. I think more or less.
Yeah, I don't know.
And if you don't, you really should.
Yeah, I mean, so we got a 4-day. Well, I mean, I work every day, so it's not really.
Yeah.
I don't really get time off, but yeah. Anyways, normal people who have normal jobs get a 4-day weekend.
So enjoy that, and yeah, if we can get on stream, we will. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see you guys next week, and hopefully the market sends.
Yeah, easy. And as always, thanks for tuning in. Have a good weekend, Craig. See you next week.
Thanks, Greeny. You too, brother. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.